So I was really just wanted to reach out, kind of like learn a little bit more about it. I see that the kind of like that building, it's burned
Right.
inside. Okay,
Correct.
okay. What about like the other inside? Is there like another? It
So
looks like in the back there are like more small house or something. I'm looking at
right,
it from like
right,
the aerial image.
right. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I
Appreciate
live
it.
in Houston, Texas, and Houston is my main market.
Uh huh.
Um, this was a seller that we did some business with before previously, and they
Mm-hmm.
own this property, and they just wanted to sell it. I am not familiar with Alamo, Texas, like at all. I was
Yeah.
just able to
So
run,
it.
preliminary numbers,
Yeah.
and kind of come up with an idea. Definitely, if you want to go look at it, you can go and check it out, and just give me your honest feedback on it, and let's see if we can work out a deal.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I'm interested. Like, do you like? Are you asking like, what's my feedback, or like you already have it under contract?
oh, I have it under contract already. I have it under contract.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
Do you have an offer?
I do. Yeah, I do have an
Okay.
offer for it. So for this one, is there any like, is it probate or something that we need to do for this one, or is it
No.
clear?
Uh-uh. Yeah, it's gonna be clear. We haven't received the title commitment back exactly, but we've done business with this owner before. They're pretty cut, clean, and dry. Obviously, I am marketing this out to several investors. If anything was to happen with the title, I would always let anyone out of a contract. If it's anything looks crazy,
Hmm.
obviously it will be handled for a title company. I need to see where we have this one at. We can do that right through title. If anything if anything shows up funny on the title or anything, the earnest money will be with the title company, and we'll sign the earnest release and let it out. We don't do any bad business like that. I've never held anyone's earnest money up. I've
Hmm.
actually let people out of earnest money deals that what he's supposed to get out just because it's just a headache.
Yeah, I do kind of I mean I do a majority of same business as you do as well. I do wholesale, I do flip, we do some rentals as well.
Right.
So I do, and I'm not sure how you found me, but that's literally like when I talk to other investors that I talk to. I always tell them, look, if you're working with me, you don't need to worry about earnest money, because first of all, I'm not looking for the earnest money. I'm just kind of like basically just the factor thing. That's all. So I make sure
Okay.
wanted to do obviously good business as well,
Right.
for that. Now I have no problem with the earnest money, the 3,000, as long as that
Right.
I get to see title, or there's like no kind of like issue that's gonna, because the other thing would be it would put us on
Right.
hold for quite some time. That's the
For
challenge.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I definitely understand that. The earnest money just kind of shows commitment.
Right.
I mean, we can write it up in writing, like, hey, like I wouldn't want to, like hold. I don't. I mean, for the past 2 years, this is kind of how the title companies have been working anyway. Um, they basically, when they take in the earnest money, they're kind of the third party in the situation. And even if you wanted to take somebody's earnest money, the other party still has to sign off on it,
Right.
and
Right. I
it
agree.
just turns
Yeah.
into a big headache. I just let it go. Like I don't even. I
Right.
just think that the earnest money shows commitment on the other person's behalf.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I am willing to invest and start moving forward in this particular process. Having no earnest money on a deal is kind of like no commitment. There. obviously we literally just got this one under contract, and that's why we just haven't gotten the title back. We literally got it under contract like not yesterday, day before yesterday. So I mean, it's fresh. You know, obviously a title takes like a week and a half. You know, a week, I would say, a week and a half to come back. You know, again, we've done this with the seller, and they're pretty straightforward people. And you know, the deal we worked with them before. That's why they came back. You know, it worked out beautifully. So I think it's a pretty solid, you know, good, clean, dry deal. So let me ask you, would you take this one down cash or?
Yeah, cash. So for this one, I usually use more like a private money. So usually with the private money, obviously they kind of like sort of investors also on the deal too. So they would have to take a look at it and see if that's something would make sense to them as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Totally understand.
But yeah, cash, because it's not going to be, I mean, you can't finance that thing.
Right. Okay. So what I will say, you know, obviously today we've done a pretty extensive campaign where we, you know, sent it to quite a few investors in the area. You know, I do have some people that are going to look at it. You know, obviously it's not my market. I would like to you know, put this one under contract pretty fast. So I mean, if you can give me back a good solid offer, obviously I have a little bit of wiggle room in there where I can work with you. So I am willing to work with you on the price. I would much rather not just have to deal with this one on my desk because it's not in my market. It's not a property I can go and, you know, touch really quick. Definitely. So, you know, just you know, I guess you can get back with your private guy, or if you want to shoot me an offer right now.
Well, yeah. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to make an offer. Like, what would be obviously, I have to pay for the closing costs, right?
Right.
Okay. No taxes, no lien, right?
Which wouldn't be much. I mean, on a, you know, we're talking about, you know, 60,000. It really wouldn't be a lot on a
right.
cost.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You think we could do 50?
So I was actually wanted to offer you 45.
45?
Yeah.
Okay. 45. Can I call you right back on that one? Can I call you right back? Like in 10 minutes?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
45 is gonna be tough. How close do you think we can get to 50?
Yeah,
we gotta get close to 50. Like, I gotta make something on the deal. Like, it's gonna be tough to do 45.
Okay. Can we meet at the middle? 47.05?
Let's do 48 even, like 48 flat.
Okay. So 48.
We'll get it.
So here yeah, so here is what I would want. Like, if we can like sign it today, can you send me like is it a contract or is it an assignment?
Yeah. So how we do our assignment of contract? It'll come with the assignment of contract. Will come with the front end contract. So you'll see all the terms that we've agreed to, which we basically just agreed to sale price. Like, you don't have to pay any of their, you know, obviously the taxes will be like prorated. So whatever, you know, however long they've had the property this year, up until, you know, you don't have to pay any of those things. But, you know, you'll see it, and then you just make your particular, you know, judgment from the front end.
So what about the earnest money? Would be, you said 3,000?
Correct, and it'll go straight to the title company. So now, I do want to inform you about that. The title company is in Dallas because the seller lives in Dallas. We want to make it easier for them to, because they're older. It's an older older gentleman. We just tried to make it easy for him to be able to go and sign. Obviously, they can do the mobile notary for you.
Right.
But it's 2024. It's anything can be done.
Right. Well, the only kind of the reason. Do you know what title company? I know a bunch of them in Dallas. So what I was saying, yeah, as long as I know it's like legit title company, because the worst thing is like I had happened that to me. People would like send me a deal and they don't even have the contract with. It's not the seller, and the title company really didn't check well. So I even sometimes like I check the title company, they don't even like have office. So as long as it's legit, title company and everything, so we're good. Now, can we do the EMD 2000 instead of 3?
We can do 2.
2, okay. So here's my thing. We sign the assignment today, when you send it to me, and I would wire to them. We open escrow. They send me the wire. I'll wire them 500, right? And as soon as I get the title commitment, there's like no liens or judgment that's gonna take forever. I will wire the rest of 1,500, and you can put that in the and on the assignment too. What are your thoughts? I mean, you can think with me on that.
Yeah, I just and I do understand your concern. It's not my first time I've had investors have that particular concern. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we're two parties coming together trying to make this particular deal work.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, obviously, you got to look out for the interest on your side,
right?
And obviously, look out for the interest on my side. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, for instance, correct. I have a particular time frame that I have in order to get this deal sold. Right.
Right.
Just being transparent. If I don't have, and I've done that, I've done several things working with buyers in the past, and I've been burnt before too. Just probably why you feel like, you may not want to take the full commitment because you probably been burnt in the past by other people as well too. I've done deals where I've let the buyer sign a contract with no earnest money, and then they end up, bagging out of the deal, totally on their side, which is understandable, but that leaves me with less time or no time to be able to sell this particular deal.
Right.
And currently now, I have like several people right now. Like I have 2 people that want to go out tomorrow and go look at the property. You get what I'm saying? I have another guy that is he's calling his people right now just to see how much the demo and the trash removal will be. He's trying to get a good estimate on that particular.
Well, I'm more serious. I mean, I'm more serious. I wanted to get it like done today, right now. So, now,
right.
you tell me. I mean, if that work is good.
I'm like, I know you don't know me. I'm more of a prevalent guy. I'm telling you now, like, trust me. If anything was on my side, anything that happened on my side, like the title was messed up, the survey is messed up, anything like that, because I don't want that karma on me when I want to buy a property. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When it comes time for me, I don't want somebody trying to lock me into a really bad deal that they know is bad, and they just trying to just take my money. Like, I wouldn't want to do that to somebody. We having a purchasing agreement already. We having a purchase agreement. So the purchase agreement, the front end contract is between us and the seller. The contract that we have between me and you with us. So any terms that me and you agree to, they wouldn't have anything to do with the seller side. So the seller wouldn't have to sign anything to let you out. Hey, I tell you what. Why don't you write up a special provision clause on there? You write it up and send it over to me.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the assignment. You write it up. I'll put it on the assignment.
Okay. And, sure.
You can send me over your company name, the signer. I'm going to sign for it. And then the special provision clause. And then let me work on the closing date.
Okay. Yeah, I've already prepared the clause and send it to you, and then you prepare the assignment.
Yes.
Okay.
I need, company name, signer, and the clause. Let me start working on the closing date.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'll send that to you.